You ever seen a one-eyed badger? What's up, man? It's Jedi Mind Trick here for another One Piece 638. Let me make sure that it is right really quick. Yeah, we're right. So it's 638 right now, man. This episode was pretty good. We got a lot of action, a lot of action. Not too many, not too much talking, but a lot of action. So first off, we got my man's Bartolomeo defeating that man Hack. Now, Bartolomeo is not breaking the sweat during this whole episode. He's not breaking the sweat none so ever. He's not breaking the sweat. He's letting his enemies come to him. He's just taking them out, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He's taking them out. It's crazy. Bartolomeo is my favorite character. All right, then we get some. We go to the other side of the ring where we see Dogma. I guess this is his name. He works for the king of Prudence or whatever it's called, Isabello, and he's turned on the men that were protecting Isabella. As soon as they go to attack, he cut them down. And then Blue Gilly, it turns out Blue Gilly was working for him too, but he turned on Blue Gilly, and Blue Gilly actually just kicked him out of the ring with those replacement Sanji legs, I would like to call them. He kicks him out the ring, and then that leaves Isabella unprotected. So everyone turns on Isabella because they see that his men are two faced, are scumbags. So then a man Isabello is charging up for that king punch, the punch known to take out a Yonko, the punch that supposedly can take out a Yonko. But before that, we get that awesome Bellamy versus Bartolomeo, and then like Bellamy's like it's like a one-side slaughterhouse. Like Bartolomeo's keeping it cool, and like Bellamy's just like bouncing all over the place. He's not even putting a scratch on Bartolomeo, and Bartolomeo's just sitting there, and like Bellamy's just like bleeding, bloody, and all this stuff like from his force field fruit. That's what it's called, barrier fruit. That's what it's called. And my man's Bellamy is just like on the ground bleeding. He's bleeding out, man. He's like, help, paramedics, I need him. Nah, but he's bleeding out really badly. So then he's defeated. Then Elizabello is about to throw the king's punch. Like he's all red, and he's like Kaioken right now. He's like red and stuff. Like he's like and like one of his arms gets like really big, and like the crowd is like, hey, I heard about I heard about him taking down a fort with his punch. And everyone's like, that can't be true. That can't be possible. And like while he's charging up, they're like, oh, hey, maybe this is right. Maybe we should move out of the way. Like they run and like they leave this one section of the arena like clear because they fear that it's going to get destroyed by his punch. So he throws the punch, right. This is where it gets me. He throws the punch, and my man's Bartolomeo. I'm a fanboy right now. My man's Bartolomeo blocks the punch that can knock out a Yonko. How OP is that power? How OP is it? Like it was just he was unscathed, and he's just like, huh. He's like he has fingers crossed, but he's just like, huh. It's like you could create a barrier and say about by crunching your fingers. Every kid knows that. So he's a kid. Like that makes me that brings my speculation to like he's a kid at heart, and I want to make another video of why he fits in with the. Well, never mind. That's another video for another day. I'm not going to bring it up. But my man's Bartolomeo basically blocked a Yonko level attack with his fruit. It's crazy. And then at the end of the episode, we also get some information on the factory and the whereabouts, but with the toy soldier and Frankie. And the toy soldier says that there are people inside. He has to save the people. And he says it's possibly going to bring down the country of Dressrosa. So most likely, Frankie's going to help him take down the country and all this other stuff. And but overall, this episode was a pretty good episode. I like the whole aspect of the tournament, everything like that. So I give this episode most definitely 7 out of 10. Like I said, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. It wasn't really that much progression. I would say it should have more progression, but character development really. But I will see you guys later, and take it easy.